And welcome back, guys. I'm your host, Keyblade Carry 2010. We are jumping into another Fatal Frame game. We have played 1, we have played 2, we have played 3, and we have played 4. This time around, we are jumping into Fatal Frame 5, Maiden of Black Water. Viewer discretion is advised. This gameplay is rated M for mature. If you're under the age of 17, you probably should not be watching this. This does contain quite a bit of gore, quite a bit of violence, and a heavy topic as well. If you are triggered by any of these things, please click away right now, but feel free to check out my rated E for everyone games and my rated T for teen games. Those ones are a little bit more for everybody. I also do other things besides video games, so feel free to check out my playlist. If you are fine with this and ready to jump into the next Fatal Frame game, sit back, relax, and enjoy Fatal Frame 5, Maiden of Black Water. You have been warned. Alright guys, so Maiden of Black Water is the newest of the Fatal Frame games. This came out between 2014 and 15. And it's on this lovely console. So yeah, make sure I got my options all set up for us there. I don't believe I'll need the light bar for any of this, but we'll see. Let's just make sure that everything is where, and the sensitivity is up max. What I'll do is I'll take a picture of what I end up, or I'll show you what I end up seeing. Of course, English, subtitles on, brightness level, let's see. Oh yeah, that'll be good. Alright, let's do this. So, I've only played a little bit of this game, yes. Unfortunately, this one does not allow you to do save files whatsoever, which is weird. Entirely weird to me, but I guess if this is how the game's gonna work, this is how the game's gonna work, so. But yeah, this is gonna be a bit different. Just a little bit than what we're used to seeing. I might be a little bit too loud. Let me turn myself down just a wee bit there. Alright, so we're going to have sections of the game that we're going to have to absolutely read. I don't want to make sure that I'm not too loud. Down, 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 down. There we go. I think we're good. Alright. In the virtue of Mount Hakumi, people have been mysteriously disappearing without a trace. One such girl is Miku Hinasaki. It's Miku from the first game and the third game. She awoken to find herself in an old half-full building. Alright. So this is where we're gonna learn our controls. I played a little bit of this just to get an idea of how the gameplay is gonna be and everything. So I'm a bit worried, but not too worried at the same time, if that makes any sense. I kind of know what I'm doing a little bit. I will say this game is really, really pretty. Like, super pretty. Yeah, I bet you're cold.
Where am I?
And yes, this game is in English. I'm happy to say that. controller is vibrating in my hands. Oh my goodness. You can also see the game on the gamepad as well. Yeah, you can see the game on the gamepad, but I'm gonna try my darndest not to look at it too often. Alright. Oh, look around. Using... Okay, so I gotta look behind me by using this one. Get off me! How rude! Knocking me down. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna walk right by you, lovely lady. That's not creepy at all. And this game frequently saves as well. If I remember correctly, this game actually does not have any save points. I have to find a way out of here. Alright, so... look around and move. What's this? It looks like there's a cave well on the other side of the ledger. I can see some stone statues out in the darkness. Okay. I must be underground. How? How did I get out? How do I get out of here? There's a light at the end of the corridor. Maybe there's a way out that way. Oh no, it's the lovely ladies. They have come for me. They're chasing after me. I have to get out. Oh yeah, so the ZL1 button is to run. Oh. Well, what was the point in slamming it in my face? Okay. I'm just gonna go this way. Wow. Oh. That's not concerning. All this black ink. I know, it's hair, obviously. But it looks like black ink. Ooh, she's walking on it. Hello, fair maiden. Oh, and you're summoning those lovely ladies. Ooh, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh my god! I got stuck. Ooh, I get to keep getting turned around. No! I will say the controls are a little wonky. Just a little bit. Sorry about that. I was actually kind of worried about my box, during the move. My boyfriend, or my fiance, I've got to get used to saying that, he was unplugging my computer and knocked over his energy drink onto the capture card. So this is my first test of it, and I hope that everything turns out okay. We put it in rice and everything, and I think it was just the top half. I don't think it got into any of the components. It looks good so far to me, so. So this is Miku. Oh my goodness. Girl, don't just stare at the obvious. I mean, you had the chance to run, but you just stared at the obvious. That's a lot of hair, lady. Oh wow, you are planning on suffocating me with it. Oh, lovely. You're not even gonna try and fight it? Okay. I'm sorry. I don't know what I did, but okay, I'm sorry. Miku Hanasaki has disappeared. No one could find her trace or help her. Oh, shoot, sorry. The mount is where the event of the story takes place. We will follow facts of 3 characters. Sorry. I give up on that part. Fatal Frame, Maiden of Black Water. Seems like every now and again, these guys will come up with a rated M for mature game, which is weird considering that they've always been branded as family friendly, which is weird. So that was the prologue. Now we're getting into the first drop. So each of the chapters is going to be called drop whatever, so. Among the residents of the villagers at the foot of Mount Hikami, a certain unique ability has been passed through the ages. This ability, known as shadow reading, thought it was called something else, but I guess, enables the user to view the shadows or traces of someone lost in inexplicable circumstances. This is not unlikely the psychomatic forewarning, guys, I have a reading disability. I have a form of autism, so it affects my brain, and my reading's very bad. So I apologize in advance for the terrible reading. And since this is the first time that we are enjoying the story together, I've never played this. Except for a little bit of how to with the tutorials. I skipped all of this, so I've never read this before. Yuri acceptance Hisasoka, a woman who presents the shadow readings ability, or possesses the shadow reading abilities, to an inner on Miss Hikami. Since Yuri could in time become tainted at shadow reading, Hisaka takes her along on an assignment. Sorry, I really am sorry. My reading is terrible.
I thought that I'd be scared of death. But I can't even cry. I am alone. In the end, I am alone. I will end it all. Alone.
Yuri?
Huh?
What we're looking for should be in here. This is an excellent chance for you to take the lead. Here, take this.
Ah.
This is a camera obscura. It will let you see the unseen, including the clues that will help you find what we're here for. This is your opportunity, your first case. I'm sure you'll do well. Let's start with a little practice. It works exactly like a normal camera. Give it a try. Just hold up the camera.
Okay, we're gonna see if I need the light bar or if I don't need the light bar because
What's
I didn't.
wrong? It's just like a normal camera.
Yeah, okay. So,
Just look through the viewfinder and press the
first
shutter
you
button.
need to bring up the camera, which is this. Then, I need to press X to bring up the camera. And now I can either move my body in whatever direction I
The
choose.
camera obscura photographs the netherworld, a whole other world separate from our own.
Or I could take my thumb
That world that we see through the lens is not unlike the afterlife.
and move it with my thumbstick.
Make sure not to draw too much interest from the things you see.
So, and then,
If
so
you
I
aren't careful, you might be drawn into the netherworld yourself.
Okay, are you done, lovely? I love you, pretty lady, and you're the one that I really want to cosplay as. So what you guys don't see, what I see, I'm going to take a picture of so you guys can see it. But you have to bring up the camera first, or bring up the tablet first in order for you to see it. So I am going to take a photo of what I see and pop it up on the screen right now for you to see. And that's why you need this device, because as you can see my lens, or my lenses, my film, and then my health as well, and then the water meter, which we'll explain later. And then I can tilt it sideways as well. And what I'm focusing on is her face. So I should be able to hit the lock button, right? So, alright, now I can step back. And now I have two circles on her body. I have her head, and I have around the middle of her tummy, just a little bit. So right where her arms are crossed. And now, if I slightly turn it, it gives me more power and stuff like that. So, alright, so now, if I want to get the third one, which is around her middle, I have to position it just right. So now there's 3 circles in my view. And that's pretty much how you do it. Now, if I want to focus on the face, I zoom in with this lovely button, obviously. And I can turn it the other way if I choose to.
Things around here seem to have changed. It wasn't exactly bustling, but it never used to be like this.
I could take normal photos too
The
if I...
mountain used to be revered as sacred ground. Then it became a tourist destination. Now it's known as a place to commit suicide.
Yes, this is a very, very dark
Apparently, only those kind of people come to the mountain these days.
Yes. This is a very dark game. I am warning you now. This is a very dark game. So before you continue, like, seriously, it's no joke. I think that's why this game did so poorly, because it touched on a dark topic. Anyways, alright, so now I'm done.
Take this.
Alright, so we have got a photograph.
It's a token. It will help lead you to what we're looking for.
Okay.
Now don't panic, but be sure to stay on your guard. Go on, and head inside.
Alright, so if I want to see the map, I can touch the map. Will appear just by touching it. So, I wanted to show that off too, so here we go. Oh! Okay, so walking in this game is a little bit funky. I definitely want to say that. Oh, did I miss a spirit?
Don't worry. I'm right here with you. Okay, come on. Let's do this before it gets dark.
Alright.
This is a post-mortem photograph. It's not just a normal photograph. It was taken to mourn the dead. It's why Ren sent us here.
Ren. Okay, so
But
that's...
it seems that this photo came from somewhere around here, and he wants us to see whether we can find any more.
Okay. So, this game does not allow you to wander from the straight path. I found out while learning how to use the camera. I will say that that's kind of frustrating. So most of your stuff is going to be immediately in your pathway. There is one area that I did get to wander around in just a little bit, so... Water, hands in the water. I gotta keep an eye on both of these. So this will be the first time around that I have a controller in my freaking face. I'm probably gonna mostly be looking down and looking like this a lot of the time. I'm so sorry. But this is how it's gonna pretty much play. Also, there's a little bit of a delay between the recording and this as well, so... He's coming. Okay. Nothing but a jump scare. Alright.
Yuri, wait. I can sense something.
Yuri. Okay, so, this is basically if you get lost.
It's called a trace. A shadow of the past. The token is showing you the way.
So if you ever get
These
lost...
traces can lead you to the right path.
Yeah. Which...
Let's follow that shadow.
So, for example, if I were to stay off the beat...
Come on, this way.
Yeah. You're not allowed to explore, which kind of ticks me off just a little bit. I don't know about some areas, if it's only... So, you're gonna go straight. Oh yeah, this is massively a delay on your guys' end. So, like this one? Alright. So, I don't like the reading material, for sure. Like I said, I've only played part of this. But it's so hard for me to see because they decided to put a white background over the text. So, Mount Hinamik has long been considered holy grounds for centuries. People have been drawn to the many secret shrine and place of worship, as well as the natural forest, such as the Twin Peak and the pool of purification, which has themselves been treated with great reserve, and the mountain was also popular with tourists and the mountain cliff climbers for the beauty of its abundant clear waters and mystery forest. Whispering and hikers all alike used to find rest at Manor, and a hot spring resort near the foot of the mountain. Now the inn lies desolate, divided of visitors. The mountain never received from a diverting. It suffers many years ago. The shrine round to the summit was cut off, and the flow of water through the mountain was altered forever, changing the landscape. Now rounds that were under construction have to be abnormed, and manor was burned under a slough of rocks, buried under a slide of rock. Oh, okay. Really, so recent, resulting in numbers fatal. Among those lost were the family of popularity affection, putting an end to the business. I'm so sorry, this is taking forever, but days as attendant were no more. The mountain's gate naturally as a spot became because it was trending to which the dying would die. The mound is Now a place to those wish to end their own by extort. It has also become a place for their seekers intending and yeah. Oh, he got away from me. Shoot. We can always come back. Oh. She wants me to go this way. Alright, well, I'll go this way. Shoot. Shoot! This is gonna be annoying. I wish I can, like, I don't know. Okay, he wants me to go this way, so... I apparently can move a little bit faster.
Maybe it's in this room.
The door is locked.
It appears we need a key. Try using the camera obscura.
Alright, so here we go. So this is a tutorial to basically take photos of items and basically bring them into the world. Or find secrets, basically. I love how it automatically tells me, it's all like, bring up the camera. And when you keep turning it until you hear, once you hear that sound, that's when you take a picture. Alright, so there is, oh lovely, we have another doll. What's everybody's fascination with dolls? Alright, so I gotta find this place. The tracker will definitely...
Here, you go on ahead of me and look for the key to the door. I'll wait for you here.
Of course you will. Hey, man. Yeah, like I said, this is gonna be a dark game. It's just gonna be one of those games. We didn't check this room, so let's go poke at it. Hey look, it's the room I need! We're gonna do the grabby grab section of the game again, which I hate. And we're back to showing where the keys are again. Alright. Man looking at the key. That moved! Nah, really? That's creepy. Okay, you can stop staring at me now. Screw you, doll. What was that? I think I've been playing too many of these games that I don't... I'm not, like, jumpy at things. Then again, I only played the tutorial part, and that's as far as I got. Right. Excuse me, lovely. Can I open the door? Thank you.
It's somewhere in this room. Take a look around.
Okay, so we have to use the oh, that's right. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna use...
Hold on. There's something there.
Alright. Use the camera, yeah, to locate items. You can bring them into this world by taking a photo of them.
Just
Hold on and rotate till it makes the proper noise. There we go. Sorry.
This is what we came here for.
Huh.
We shouldn't stay here any longer than we need to.
So the police?
You're right.
Let's head back before it gets dark.
Okay.
So the place that we're at right now used to be a spa. At least that's what I get from it entirely. So I know I said I wasn't going to try and hold up the camera too much and whatnot, but the thing is that there's a bit of a delay, and I noticed it while I was peering man.
Yuri, searching for objects like we did just now might be easy, but searching for people is much more difficult. Psychometry allows you to see the psychic imprint as a shadow. Never follow after the shadow of someone who has been spirited away. You might end up seeing something you wish you hadn't.
Okay. Do I want to go poke? But I want to poke! You know me and poking at the... I'm gonna go poke. I know you don't want me to follow it, but I'm gonna go poke. We have time to poke. I want to poke. I want to poke, so I'm gonna poke. Oh! Shh! Girl! I didn't know you followed me in here. You made me jump out of my skin. I thought it was a spirit behind me. Girl! I guess that's what I get for poking. I'm sorry. Alright? I promise I won't poke. For now. For now I won't poke. I forgot, she kind of teleports. Alright, whatever. Which way did we come from? Not that way. That was blocked off. Oh! And then she teleports in front of me. I forgot about that. Too. Where are you going, darling? Or at least we can run now. Oh, did I miss him? I missed him. Oh well. My screen. I need to wash my screen after this episode. I don't want to touch it and then skip the cutscene. Bye! Really? That was not nice. Back up, good sir. Oh, look. Ooh. Look, we're getting fan service-y now because of the water. Whatever. Oh, wait. So, instead of shaking them off of you, you have to literally take their photo now. Which I don't really like. I can't shake them off of me. I have to... Like, give me some time to read, buddy. I'm gonna try and using only the analog stick because I'm gonna try... Alright, buddy. Make your decision on what you're doing. Oh. Okay. Oh! Wait, what? Oh, okay, so the orbs. Okay, I don't remember this part. I'm gonna have to sit back and read all this later. So, engage him. And hit him again. And again? Fatal frame! Oh, come on. Would have been a perfect fatal frame shot. Crap. It's trying to do a fatal frame on me. There it is. Perfect. Hello, good sir. This is gonna be very confusing, but we'll get through it. We will. Like, it just takes some time for me to get used to the new controls, just like it was for Fatal Frame 3, just like it was for Fatal Frame 4. I will get used to these controls, just like always do. So... now he's gonna move on me. I can't read with all this going on, so I'm just gonna briefly sit here for a sec so you guys can read it. Keep in mind, I want you to pay attention to the game. I don't know why I put my face in this game, because considering the tablet's gonna mostly be in my face. But I guess. He's too far away. I need to move in. Perfect fatal frame! Did I get a fatal frame? Did I get him? I don't know, it's not... Nope. Oh. Oh. Oh, you moved. Where did you move to, dude? Oh, you were in the wall! So the second I lock on him, she starts following him with the camera. I'm trying to get a fatal frame here. Got it! That's it. That took me a little bit because we had to do the tutorial, but we did it! First ghost! I'm gonna try for fatal frames a lot more in this game than I have any of the other games.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought you here.
It's okay, Mama. She probably saved our life.
I am alone.
No, no you're not. Nobody is. It makes me sad that people think like that. It really does. getting up to a save point. Sorry for the creaky chair. What are we watching? Another ceremony? So this is Rin.
Oh, that dream again.
Oh, it was a dream that he had.
Mr. Hojo? Hisoka came by a little while ago.
Oh, Hisoka. What does she want?
She found the photo book.
She did?
Yeah, here, take a look.
It's his dream that he had. But where's the boy standing behind her? It's just her standing up there. While learning about shadow reading from Hisoka, you used the ability to retrace an album of phantom photographs from the ruin inn on Mount Hikami. The album was required by a current Rin Hojo. As Rin awoken from a bad dream, he found himself tormented by uncertainty. Was it really just a dream or a supposed childhood memory? This question has plagued him for some time. And this is how the game is going to work. We're going to be doing it in chapters and stuff like that. So, yeah. That's how that's going to work, guys. So, that is it for today's episode. We just finished the prologue and we finished the first drop. We are going into the second drop and whatnot. And since I can change the difficulty later on, I cannot change the difficulty. I can change the difficulty for each of the drops and whatnot, obviously. But prologue and first drop will not allow me to. So, what did you guys think of our first entry into the next Fatal Frame game? I am very excited about this one. I'm also excited to know that I do not need the light bar. It's all controlled with this. The second you bring it up, it knows that you brought it up. But if you try to cheat with it down here, it's gonna mess up. I found that out during the tutorial, the first time around I tried with the tutorial. And so from here on out, I am entirely blind. I have not played beyond this point whatsoever. So, without further ado, I'm super excited to be jumping into this game. I will be giving the warning through every single video because of the fact that this one is a very dark topic series. Okay, I love you guys and I appreciate you guys, but if you need any help from anybody or whatnot, or need somebody to talk to, please find help. Please. We love you and you matter. The issues that you're going through currently right now, it's gonna be okay. You'll get through this. It's just one bad event. You will get better, okay? I promise. Things will get better. So, it's something I'm gonna definitely say for this video game because this is a very heavy topic, and I can see why this game did so poorly because we are talking about a very dark topic. So, it has some references to the forest in Japan. It does have some references of that and whatnot. So, but please be safe. Please be safe. You do matter. Regardless of what other people say, you do matter. You matter to me. So stay awesome. Stay amazing. If you are new to the channel and you like what you see, please smash that subscribe button, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. Definitely hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on this wonderful, pretty much last game until I decide to get the knockoff version called Spirit Camera. But yeah, if you need anybody to talk to, I will try my darndest to help you out. Just comment down in the comment section. So, without further ado, I am your host, Keyblade Carry 2010, signing out. Game on, gamers, cosplay on, cosplayers. I love you guys, and you matter to me. Okay? Bye!